Hey, welcome back to Switch Top. If you're looking to unwind after a long day, or just want games that feel like a warm hug, you're in the right place. Today, we're counting down 30 cozy games that'll make your Switch the ultimate comfort zone. These aren't your high-stakes, button-mashing experiences. They're about relaxation, good vibes, and just enjoying the journey. Let's dive in. Is This Seat Taken is a cozy puzzle game that turns everyday situations into clever logic challenges built around simple but satisfying mechanics. Each level places you in scenarios like buses, cinemas, or weddings, where your goal is to arrange characters into seats based on their unique preferences. Some want quiet spaces, others need to sit near or far from certain people, and a few create effects that influence nearby seats, adding layers of strategy. The gameplay is fully relaxed, with no timers or penalties, letting you experiment until everything fits perfectly. As you progress, puzzles become more intricate, encouraging careful observation and planning without ever feeling overwhelming. Along the way, a light story follows Nat, a character searching for a sense of belonging, adding a subtle emotional thread to the experience. Littlewood takes a refreshing approach to the life sim RPG formula by starting after the big adventure is already over. You play as a hero who saved the world but lost their memories, now focused on rebuilding a quiet town called Solemn. The gameplay centers around shaping your village exactly how you want, with full control over terrain, buildings, and layout. Daily activities like farming, fishing, mining, and crafting all feed into your progress, creating a smooth and satisfying loop. Instead of a traditional clock, time moves forward based on the energy you spend, making each day feel relaxed and fully in your control. As new villagers arrive, you'll complete requests, improve relationships, and unlock more features, including deeper interactions and optional romance. Exploration also plays a role, opening new areas with rare resources that expand your possibilities. PowerWash Simulator 2 builds on the original's satisfying formula by turning simple cleaning into a deeply relaxing and rewarding experience. You take on jobs across a variety of locations, using different nozzles and tools to wash away layers of dirt piece by piece. The core loop is easy to understand but surprisingly engaging, as every cleaned surface gives immediate visual feedback. New mechanics like adjustable nozzles, surface cleaners, and tools for vertical movement add more flexibility, while features like unlimited soap and a dirt finder help keep the flow smooth. Career mode offers a steady sense of progression, with new equipment, upgrades, and a customizable home base unlocking over time. There's also optional co-op, letting you tackle jobs with friends in a laid-back way. A light story unfolds in the background through messages and environmental details, but the focus always stays on the calming process. Cat Café Manager. You inherit your grandmother's cat cafe in a forgotten town and work to restore it to its former glory while filling it with adorable rescue cats. The management aspect has you adopting cats with different personalities and needs, decorating your cafe with furniture and toys, serving customers food and drinks, and balancing your budget to keep everything running smoothly. Each cat attracts different types of customers, and you'll need to learn what your regulars prefer. Some want quiet reading time with calm cats, others want playful kittens and fancy pastries. The story unfolds through the townspeople who visit, each dealing with their own struggles that you help with through conversations and cafe improvements. You're constantly making decisions about which cats to adopt, what menu items to add, how to arrange your space, and which customer relationships to prioritize. Spiritfarer. You play as Stella, a ferry master for the deceased, sailing a customizable boat across a beautiful, hand-drawn world while caring for spirits before they pass on to the afterlife. The gameplay blends resource management with exploration. You'll build structures on your boat like kitchens, gardens, and guest houses, gather materials from different islands, cook meals for your passengers, and complete tasks that help each spirit find peace. Every spirit character represents someone from Stella's life, and through their stories, you explore themes of loss, love, and letting go, without getting heavy-handed about it. The platforming sections break up the management gameplay as you explore islands, and the crafting systems let you weave, smelt, cook, and build to meet your passengers' needs. What makes this special is how it handles death with warmth and acceptance. Saying goodbye to spirits you've grown attached to is emotional, but feels meaningful. Goodnight Universe offers a unique take on cozy storytelling by placing you in the role of Isaac, a 6-month-old baby experiencing the world in a deeply personal way. The game is played from a first-person perspective, where simple interactions with objects and people reveal both the environment and the emotions around you. What sets it apart is the use of psychic abilities, allowing you to move objects, influence moments, and solve light puzzles that guide the narrative forward. Some mechanics even rely on subtle inputs like gaze and expressions, making the experience feel more immersive and intimate. The story unfolds gradually, blending warm family moments with a quiet sense of mystery as a hidden force begins to take interest in Isaac's powers. Rather than focusing on challenge, the game emphasizes atmosphere and emotional connection.
I'd be standing and walking.
Start recording. He's really getting the hang of it.
At 1 year, I'd be saying words.
Over here. Well, yeah, no, just...
Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, blends cozy, life-sim elements with action RPG gameplay in a way that feels both relaxing and rewarding. Set in a Japanese-inspired world, you take on the role of a hero with lost memories who helps restore villages affected by a mysterious blight. The gameplay mixes farming, fishing, crafting, and town building with real-time combat, creating a loop where every activity supports your overall progress. You can shape entire villages, assign tasks to residents, and build relationships that unlock new abilities and story moments, including romance options. Combat adds variety with different weapons and skills, while exploration opens new regions tied to seasonal themes. The pacing is flexible, letting you focus on daily life or push the story forward at your own speed. With its colorful world, connected systems, and strong sense of progression, the game offers a rich experience that balances calm routine with light adventure. Coffee Talk. You're a barista in a late-night coffee shop in an alternate Seattle, where fantasy races like elves, orcs, and succubi live alongside humans, dealing with modern problems. Customers come in with their troubles, and you serve them drinks while listening to their stories and occasionally offering gentle input through dialogue choices. The drink making is simple but satisfying. You combine ingredients like coffee, milk, tea, and various flavors based on what customers order or what you think they need. The real substance is in the conversations, which touch on discrimination, relationships, career struggles, and identity issues without preaching. Your drink choices can subtly influence how conversations unfold and which story paths unlock. The pixel art creates this warm, intimate cafe atmosphere, enhanced by a phenomenal lo-fi soundtrack that perfectly captures those late-night contemplative vibes. Little Kitty, Big City. You're a tiny black cat who fell from their apartment and now has to find the way home while causing adorable chaos across a Japanese-inspired city. The gameplay is all about exploration and mischief. You can knock objects off ledges, chase birds and tanuki, collect shiny things, wear silly hats you find, and complete tasks for various animal residents who need help. The movement feels great, with responsive climbing and jumping that lets you scale buildings, squeeze through tight spaces, and reach high vantage points throughout the surprisingly vertical city. NPCs give you optional objectives like delivering items or finding specific locations, but you're free to just wander and experiment. The physics-based interactions mean you can swat things around, tip over plants, or create little disasters just because you can. Collectibles include different hats and costumes for customization, plus cat energy for certain actions. Unpacking. This game turns the mundane act of unpacking boxes into a meditative puzzle experience that tells a life story without words. You unpack belongings across different homes throughout someone's life, from a childhood bedroom to college dorms, shared apartments, and beyond, placing each item thoughtfully in appropriate spots. The gameplay is pure spatial puzzle solving, figuring out where dishes go in the kitchen, organizing clothes in closets, deciding which books go on shelves, and arranging decorations to make each space feel lived in. There's no timer or failure state, just the satisfaction of finding the right spot for everything and watching empty rooms become homes. The story unfolds entirely through objects. You notice which items carry through multiple moves, what new things appear as life progresses, and what gets left behind. The pixel art is incredibly detailed, with every object recognizable and satisfying to place with a gentle click sound. Discounty offers a different take on cozy games by blending relaxed management with a more hands-on approach. You take over a small supermarket in a quiet harbor town, gradually turning it into a thriving business. The gameplay revolves around stocking shelves, organizing layouts, working the checkout, and keeping everything running smoothly. As your store grows, new systems open up, including trade deals, expanded product lines, and more demanding customers, adding a layer of strategy without losing the cozy feel. Progression feels steady, with each upgrade changing how you manage your space and time. Alongside the gameplay, a narrative unfolds through interactions with the town's residents, touching on themes of community, growth, and personal ambition. The pixel art style and calm pacing keep things approachable, while the increasing complexity adds depth over time. Cozy Caravan offers a relaxing, life sim experience built around the idea of living on the road instead of settling in one place. You travel between small towns in your customizable caravan, gathering resources, meeting characters, and helping communities through simple but satisfying tasks. The gameplay loop revolves around exploring, crafting items through interactive minigames, and selling your goods at weekly markets, creating a steady sense of progression. Your caravan acts as both home and workshop, unlocking new tools and upgrades as you move forward. Rather than focusing on money or pressure, the game rewards you through helping others and building connections, keeping the experience calm and positive. A light story follows your journey as a guild rookie preparing for a major festival, giving purpose to your travels without overwhelming the gameplay. Wylde Flowers blends classic farming sim gameplay with a magical twist, creating a cozy experience that feels both familiar and unique. You play as Tara, who moves to a quiet island town to help her grandmother, only to discover a hidden world of witchcraft. During the day, you manage your farm by growing crops, raising animals, fishing, and crafting. While at night, you step into a different role, casting spells, brewing potions, and uncovering secrets tied to the town. Progression is driven by quests and relationships, with fully voiced characters that make every interaction feel meaningful. There's no combat, allowing the game to focus entirely on story, exploration, and personal growth. As Tara becomes more involved with the Coven, the narrative expands into a deeper mystery while still keeping its calm and grounded tone. With its warm atmosphere, flexible pacing, and strong emotional core, it offers a relaxing yet engaging journey that stands out in the genre. Dragon Quest Builders 2. This is Minecraft meets classic JRPG storytelling in the Dragon Quest universe, and it works incredibly well. You're a builder in a world where building itself has been outlawed by an evil cult, and you're working to inspire people to create again. The story takes you to different islands with unique problems you solve through construction, farming, and combat. You gather materials by breaking blocks, craft items and furniture, then build structures following blueprints or your imagination. Villagers actually help you build once you've taught them, which makes large projects way less tedious. Combat is simple hack and slash against Dragon Quest monsters. Never too difficult, but enough to keep things interesting. Each island introduces new building materials, crops, and mechanics that carry over to your main base island. The progression is satisfying with clear goals, but also freedom to build whatever you want.
Even your own armor, not to mention weapons for you and your allies. But don't be afraid to die. Your gear, that is.
Tiny Bookshop offers a cozy and thoughtful experience built around running a small traveling bookstore in a peaceful seaside town. Instead of staying in one location, you move your shop across different areas, setting up each day and carefully choosing which books to display. The core gameplay revolves around understanding customers and recommending the right titles based on their tastes, turning simple interactions into satisfying, puzzle-like moments. Managing your inventory, expanding your collection, and decorating your shop all play a role in shaping how people engage with your space. Progression is gentle, with new books, upgrades, and locations unlocking over time as you build relationships with the locals. The story focuses on starting fresh and finding purpose through small connections, unfolding naturally through daily conversations. Untitled Goose Game. You're a horrible goose on the loose in an English village, and your entire purpose is causing mischief. Each area has a to-do list of pranks and disruptions: stealing the groundskeeper's keys, trapping a boy in a phone booth, ruining a fancy picnic, messing up a shop. The stealth mechanics are simple: sneak around, honk to distract people, grab items with your beak, and waddle away quickly. What makes this brilliant is how the villagers react and adapt to your chaos, creating emergent comedy. The village is interconnected, so actions in one area affect others, and there's freedom in how you complete objectives. The art style is clean and minimalist, with a color palette that pops, and the reactive piano soundtrack dynamically responds to your actions, building tension when you're sneaking and celebrating when you succeed. There's no dialogue, just environmental storytelling and character animations that communicate everything. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Don't let the Sanrio characters fool you. This is a surprisingly deep and polished adventure game. You're exploring a massive island with multiple biomes, befriending Hello Kitty and friends, crafting items, solving environmental puzzles, and restoring the abandoned theme park. The exploration feels genuinely adventurous, with platforming, swimming, gliding, and climbing mechanics that control smoothly. You craft tools like hammers for breaking rocks or fishing rods for catching fish, each opening new areas. Befriending characters unlocks their unique abilities. Keroppi helps with swimming, Batsmaru finds hidden items. The island is surprisingly large, with secrets everywhere, hidden caves, collectibles, and side quests. You decorate your own cabin with furniture you craft or find, plant gardens, cook recipes, and customize your character's outfit. The graphics are colorful and detailed, with dynamic weather and time of day affecting the world. Citizen Sleeper 2, Starward Vector. You're a sleeper, a digitized human consciousness in an artificial body, navigating life on the fringes of space capitalism. This is a narrative RPG with dice-based mechanics, where each cycle you roll dice that determine how many actions you can take. You work odd jobs, build relationships with a diverse cast of characters, make difficult choices, and try to survive while your body slowly deteriorates. The writing is exceptional, dealing with themes of identity, labor exploitation, and found family in a cyberpunk setting. Each playthrough can feel different based on who you connect with and which storylines you pursue. The dice system creates tension. Sometimes you're rolling well and thriving. Other times you're struggling and making tough compromises. You manage your condition through medications, balance different factions' interests, and piece together mysteries about your situation. New Pokémon Snap offers a refreshing and relaxing take on the Pokémon formula by focusing entirely on exploration and observation instead of battles. You travel through the vibrant Lentil region in an on-rails vehicle, capturing photos of Pokémon in their natural habitats. The gameplay revolves around timing, positioning, and understanding behavior, as each photo is scored based on pose, size, and composition. Tools like Fluffruit, music, and special orbs let you interact with Pokémon, triggering unique reactions and uncovering hidden moments. As you replay areas, new behaviors, alternate paths, and day or night variations unlock, giving each location more depth over time. Progression feels rewarding as you build your photo decks and discover new interactions through experimentation. A light story ties everything together, centered on researching a mysterious, glowing phenomenon affecting the region. LOCOMOTO offers a cozy, life sim experience built around the idea of living and traveling on your own train. Instead of staying in one place, you move across a connected world, picking up passengers, delivering goods, and helping different communities along the way. The gameplay blends light management with exploration as you customize your train, craft furniture and upgrades, and expand it with new wagons that unlock additional features. Interacting with passengers adds a personal touch, with small requests and conversations that make each journey feel meaningful. Progression comes naturally through travel, gathering resources and completing tasks without any pressure or strict deadlines. The story unfolds through these interactions, focusing on connection, friendship, and rebuilding links between towns. With its soft visuals, relaxing pace, and satisfying loop of travel and customization, the game creates a calm and rewarding experience that feels easy to settle into over time. Strange Antiquities. You're running an antique shop, but here's the twist. You're also diving into people's memories through the objects they bring in. Each item holds a story, and you experience these memories as playable vignettes that range from heartwarming to bittersweet. The shop management is straightforward. You appraise items, set prices, arrange your store layout, and decide what to keep or sell. The real magic happens when you touch certain objects and get pulled into memory sequences showing pivotal moments in someone's life. These memories are short, interactive scenes where you might be at a wedding, a childhood home, or a significant goodbye. The art style shifts between the cozy pixel art of your shop and more painterly visuals during memory sequences. You're piecing together stories of love, loss, growth, and connection through forgotten possessions. There's no time pressure or fail states, just discovering narratives at your own pace. Snufkin, Melody of Moominvalley. Based on the beloved Moomin stories, you play as Snufkin, returning to Moominvalley in spring, only to find it's been taken over by rule-obsessed park rangers with ridiculous signs everywhere. Your mission is restoring freedom and harmony through music, stealth, and clever problem-solving. You sneak around avoiding rangers, remove their oppressive signs, and use your harmonica to inspire creatures and solve environmental puzzles. The gameplay is part stealth, part musical puzzle solving. Different melodies affect the world in unique ways, making flowers bloom or helping animals. The art style perfectly captures Tove Jansson's original illustrations, with soft colors and charming character designs. Moominvalley feels alive, with its forests, rivers, and hidden corners filled with characters to meet. The philosophy is pure Moomin, rejecting authority, embracing nature, and valuing freedom and friendship. Wytchwood offers a cozy experience with a darker fairy tale twist, focusing on crafting and exploration rather than combat. You play as a mysterious witch who awakens without her memories and sets out on a journey to collect souls as part of a strange pact. The gameplay revolves around gathering ingredients across different regions and using them to craft potions, tools, and magical items that help you solve problems and progress. Each objective feels like a puzzle, where you must figure out what to create and how to use it effectively. A helpful vision system highlights useful resources, keeping the flow smooth without removing the need to think. The world is divided into distinct areas, each filled with unique characters and self-contained stories that explore themes like greed and consequence. With its storybook art style, calm pacing, and satisfying crafting loop, it delivers a relaxing yet thoughtful adventure that stands out with its slightly darker tone. Princess Peach, Showtime. Peach takes center stage in a theater that's been taken over by the villainous Grape and his troupe. Using the magical ribbon Stella, Peach transforms into different roles across various play productions to save the day. Each transformation is basically a different game genre. You're a cowgirl in a western shootout, a detective solving mysteries, a kung fu master, a figure skater, a pastry chef, and more. Every role has unique controls and gameplay mechanics that keep things fresh. The cowgirl levels are light gun shooter style. Detective involves finding clues and catching culprits. Kung fu is rhythmic combat, and so on. It's incredibly creative how each transformation feels distinct and fully realized. The theater setting means each world is a stage production, with audience reactions and theatrical elements. Graphics are colorful and expressive, with smooth animations for each of Peach's forms. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. For the first time, Zelda is the playable protagonist, with her own unique abilities. Link has been captured, and Zelda must save Hyrule using the Tri-Rod, which lets her create echoes, copies of objects and defeated enemies. Instead of direct combat, you're solving problems creatively by duplicating things you've encountered. Need to reach a high place? Copy beds or trampolines to build a path. Enemies blocking you? Summon echoes of monsters to fight for you. The gameplay encourages experimentation and creative thinking over traditional Zelda combat. You explore a top-down Hyrule filled with dungeons, puzzles, and secrets that can be approached multiple ways. The ecosystem means there's rarely one solution. Players discover wildly different strategies using their collected echoes. You still have classic Zelda items and abilities mixed with this new creation mechanic. The story involves mysterious rifts appearing across Hyrule, and Zelda investigating the magical crisis. Date Everything takes a wildly creative approach to cozy games by turning your entire house into a world full of characters you can build relationships with. Using special glasses, everyday objects come to life, each with their own personality, story, and dialogue paths. The gameplay focuses on exploration and conversation, where your choices shape relationships that can lead to friendship, romance, or even conflict. A stat system tied to your decisions unlocks new dialogue options, adding depth to each interaction. With over 100 fully voiced characters, the experience feels varied and constantly surprising. Progression is completely non-linear, letting you decide who to connect with and how their stories unfold. The narrative begins with a simple premise of feeling stuck in life, but gradually explores themes of identity, connection, and personal growth through its many character arcs. A short hike. You're a bird named Claire, visiting Hawk Peak Provincial Park for a relaxing vacation. But you're waiting for an important phone call that only has reception at the mountain's summit. So you decide to hike to the top while exploring this beautiful park. The gameplay is pure exploration with light platforming. You climb, glide, swim, and chat with other park visitors along the way. You collect golden feathers that extend your stamina for longer glides and climbs, opening up new areas. The island is small, but densely packed with things to discover. Hidden trails, fishing spots, buried treasure, races, and characters with their own little stories or requests. There's a photographer looking for picture spots, a runner offering racing challenges, someone who lost their headband, and more. The pixel art style with a unique dithered filter creates this nostalgic yet timeless aesthetic. The soundtrack is phenomenal, with gentle acoustic guitar that adapts as you explore. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar brings a fresh twist to the farming sim formula by focusing on selling your goods directly through a lively weekly market. You move to Zephyrtown with the goal of restoring its once famous bazaar, and everything you do during the week feeds into that moment. Farming, raising animals, fishing, and gathering resources all contribute to what you can craft and sell, while systems like windmills let you turn raw materials into more valuable products. When market day arrives, you set up your stall, interact with customers, and manage your sales in a more hands-on way than traditional entries. Alongside this, you build relationships with villagers, complete requests, and shape your life in the town at your own pace. Progression feels steady and rewarding, as both your farm and the bazaar grow together. With its bright atmosphere and satisfying loop, it delivers a cozy experience that feels both familiar and refreshingly interactive. Animal Crossing New Horizons delivers one of the most relaxing and open-ended cozy experiences by letting you build a life on your own island at your own pace. Starting with just a tent, you gradually gather resources, craft tools, and expand your home while shaping the island however you like. Daily activities like fishing, bug catching, and fossil hunting create a simple but satisfying loop that constantly rewards small progress. Over time, you unlock new features, including terraforming, which gives you full control to redesign the landscape. The game runs in real time, with seasons and events changing naturally, making each day feel fresh. While the story is minimal, it focuses on building a community, forming friendships with villagers, and creating a space that reflects your personality. With no pressure or strict goals, it offers a calming experience built around creativity, routine, and personal expression, making it easy to return to again and again. Stardew Valley delivers a deeply satisfying, cozy experience by giving you the freedom to build a new life at your own pace. You leave behind a stressful job to restore your grandfather's old farm, turning it into something entirely your own. The gameplay blends farming, fishing, mining, foraging, and crafting into a smooth loop where every activity contributes to your progress. As you improve your land and upgrade tools, new opportunities open up, encouraging exploration and experimentation. Building relationships with the townspeople adds another layer, with meaningful interactions, events, and even romance shaping your journey. The world evolves with seasons, keeping each day fresh while maintaining a calm rhythm. Beneath its simple design, the game explores themes of community, purpose, and starting over. With its relaxing atmosphere, rewarding progression, and complete freedom in how you play, it offers a cozy experience that feels personal, engaging, and endlessly replayable. And there you have it, 30 cozy games that prove gaming doesn't always need explosions and boss battles to be worthwhile. Whether you're managing cats, washing dirt, or just unpacking boxes, these games respect your time and mental energy. Pick any of these up and you'll find yourself genuinely relaxed. Catch you in the next one.